Hi there, YouTube friends and family. Welcome back to another garden segment from Myrtle's Detox and Wellness Spa. Today we're going to be making calcium for the garden. Okay, we have here some calcium carbonate, which is basically grounded eggshells that were washed and baked 250 degrees for 2 hours and then grounded in a blender. And then we have, along with it, some vinegar, because we're going to turn it into calcium acetate to make it bioavailable for the plants. All right, so the ratio is 1 to 10. So if we have 1 cup of the eggshell, we're going to have 10 cups of the vinegar. We tried that earlier, and the container that we had overflowed. Okay, it came up and went over while we're doing the video. So we're going to restart, and we're going to use a 1/4 cup of the calcium carbonate, which is the eggshells, along with 2.5 cups. Here we go, 2.5 cups of the vinegar. So I have my assistant here, and she's going to go ahead and put the eggshells in our jar first. Okay, pour it all in. Now when you pour it in, you gotta make sure that your nose is away from the top. You need to put it in gently so that all of those things don't come up in your nose. Okay, then we're going to add slowly. Let's see, we have the eggshells down in there. We're going to add the vinegar slowly. Okay, remember the vinegar for this ratio is going to be 2.5 cups. Let me step back so we can see the whole thing. Okay, and this is my little assistant here helping me with our chemistry project. All right, so we're making calcium. That's going to be, I think we can hold the whole thing in the jar this time. So go ahead and pour the whole thing in. Okay, very good. All right, so we don't have that accident like we did the last time. And we're going to come close to the bottom so that we can see the activity that's going on down there. If you look closely, you can see the eggshells moving up and down, and you can also see carbon dioxide getting higher. Okay, so there we have it, making our calcium acetate, which you can use 1 teaspoon of this once it's finished, and put a gallon of water and then water the plants. Now this is going to take 7 to 10 days before we can use it. We have to make sure that all of the bubbles, all of those carbon dioxide comes off of it, and then what's left will be the calcium acetate for us to use. All right, now over here is our product that we did earlier, and if you notice, it's still going. It still have activities in it, very slow, but it's still activities. You can see some of the shells moving up and down. Okay, we still have some carbon dioxide on the top. And what we're going to do with this one right now, we're going to actually put a gauze over it. Okay, so you can put a towel or gauze, something over it so it can still breathe. And then we're going to leave it there for 7 to 10 days. My assistant, come put the okay, so we all set there. We're going to leave this just as it is there, and in 7 to 10 days we're going to be able to use that in the garden. So we have a good amount there. We have 10 cups right in this one, and we repeated for you so we can see the whole process See how much foam came on the top? That is why we weren't able to do this one in that bottle, because it was too much. Look at that. We only did 2.5 cups and we got that much foam, and this is 10 cups. All right, so this is 4 times the amount of this one. So you have to have a very large container when you're doing it in order to contain the bubbles, the froth, the carbon dioxide. All right, so we're gonna look at it one more time and we're gonna see how it's still moving there. All right. So in the next 7 to 10 days, it will look mostly like water, and we will pour off everything that's on top and then use that to water the plants. And eggshells that are remaining on the bottom, you can throw that in the soil. Don't throw that away, put that in the soil, because the worms and stuff can actually utilize that as well. So here we have our final product from both bowls. Okay, and to recap, we use 1 part of the calcium carbonate, which is the eggshells, and 10 parts vinegar. We let it settle for 7 to 10 days, and then we're going to use the water portion of it to water the plants. You're going to use 1 teaspoon in a gallon of rainwater, not chlorinated water, rainwater, and you can water, you can top feed, throw this on the plants' leaves, and feed your plants in the garden. So there we have it, our calcium carbonate to calcium acetate, making it bioavailable for our plants in the garden. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and put on that notification bell so that any future videos from Myrtle's Detox and Wellness Spa can be seen right away to share. Do have a wonderful day.